I'm giving y'all some game today, impromptu. Just left the gym. I was thinking nice guys finish last. That's a heavy statement. Nice guys finish last. So that make you think, does it pay to be good? Does it pay to be nice? That way of thinking is the problem in this world we live in. Does it pay to be good? Does it pay to be nice? That's why people don't know how to treat other people on the road when they driving. That's why people don't know how to park their cars in ways that other cars can fit. That's why in relationships people don't treat each other right. That's why in business people don't do good, equitable business. That's why the legal system is all screwed up. It's this nice guys finish last attitude. We look at it like, I gotta get mine. I gotta survive. Nice guys finish last, so you gotta do what you got to do to get it. And then people, I guess at one time they tried to maintain some monochrome of morality in the pursuit of sustenance, but it seems like in modern times, 2019, that's went out the window, that monochrome of morality, you know what I mean? That quantum of integrity, if you will. You know what I mean? Taking poetic license with these words, sauce. You know what I'm saying? But nice guys finish last. I'm inherently nice. Like, I can be a motherfucker, but most of the time I'm being a motherfucker so that I can be nice. I'm inherently nice. I'm an inherently good person. If faced with two possibilities, one of assured success, one of an improbable outcome, which could result in failure, but I just have to abandon all morality and sportsmanship and integrity, I can't do it. Because to me, I already lost if I have to abandon morality, sportsmanship, integrity, dignity, etc., because I respect myself, because because I carry myself respectfully in terms of the way that I hold myself accountable. I'm accountable to myself, and I have a high level of accountability for myself. I know my level of capability, and I know that outcome isn't necessarily tied into income. And that's like a double entendre like a motherfucker. But the outcome of a situation or the output, sometimes you don't get out what you put in. Sometimes, and you could put things in an efficient, because life isn't a perfect machine. Life isn't a simulation. That's the difference between, life is like, or if it is a simulation, it's an infinitely complex simulation. There we go. If life is because it's a simulation of God. Whereas though we could simulate a reality in our own mind, but it will never be as complex as the reality, which is the simulation of the creator of all things. So with that being said, you can put more into a situation than you can get out of it, because we're dealing with, I'm not going to say imperfect things, because everything is created in a state of perfection, but they might be imperfect for us specifically. You know what I mean? There may be things that you can work out too hard and not get benefits from it. Not only that, there are limits to which there are natural limits to which you can achieve through working out. And the only way to break through these natural limits is superficial or, you know what I mean, unnatural means, such as exogenous steroids and the like. You know what I mean? Photoshop, if you will. You can use Photoshop to make your physique look even better. You know what I'm saying? Which, the art of war is deception. So you can put more into the gym than you can get out of it. Like that whole work harder. No, there are limits. And then everybody has certain specific limits for themselves. And then you have to manage your efforts to a certain extent, because you have to recover to be successful. As in anything in life, a relationship, you can put more into a relationship than you can get out of it, whether that's a friendship, a situationship, your wife or your kids. Sometimes, it's plenty of good parents that aren't enablers that put a lot into their kids, and their kids just end up being assholes or fuck ups or drug addicts or whatever, or criminals or whatever, for whatever reason. That's possible in this world of infinite possibilities. You know what I'm saying? You can put more into a business that you can get out of it. You can have a well-run business that for some reason may just not be successful, because timing is everything. It might be the wrong time, it might be the wrong location. There are things beyond our control. There are things beyond our understanding. So with that being said, nice guys finish last. But who says that life is a race? You know what I'm saying? Who says that life isn't a sprint? We most certainly know that. It could be like in tomorrow of a marathon. But in life, sometimes it's better to take your time and do something the right way and have it take longer than do something wrong and have to do it multiple times. Sometimes it's better to finish last. Ask a woman. Bang. You know what I'm saying? It's not a race. And we have this gotta get it first. Or this by any means way of looking at and thinking at things, which is inherently destructive to life when the goal is to preserve. So what's the point of finishing first? Especially in life. We want to be here. We want to enjoy it. I don't want to finish life first. I'd rather finish life last. I'd rather enjoy my 100th year, give peace and love and good vibrations and greater understandings of life in this game in my 100th year than I did in my 40th. And be here to spread that, to teach. So the issue isn't even just, it's when you really unpack that nice guys finish last statement. It isn't always best to finish first. Sometimes it's a war of attrition. Sometimes you need to stick around longer. The secret to success is usually outwitting and outlasting. So maybe in the short term, you'll experience less material success, being nice, good, positive. But in the long term, maybe it's better to finish last. Maybe you don't want to finish first. Maybe you want to stick around, learn some more, give some more, love some more. So what's wrong with that is just this obsession with finishing first, which is really just destruction. But progress is only possible through destruction. So that's why we live in a world of unsustainable, I should say unsustainable progress is only possible through destruction. Progress has a natural cycle. And therein may be the cause of all the waste we have in our society. Too much progress leads to waste. When you waste things that are still good and well, but you need the newest, you want to be the first to have the newest thing. You want to finish first. I like to savor a good meal. I like to savor a feeling. I don't want to finish first. I've come to the conclusion that I'd rather finish last and do it best. So nice guys may finish last, but maybe in the long run they finish best. Maybe I remember being young, I wanted to be rich in my 20s. Hey man, maybe being rich in my 20s would have been the worst thing for me. Maybe it's meant for me to be successful in my 40s, and that doesn't mean rich. Or maybe successful in my 60s, but that may be the best thing for me. That may be I can give the most. And like I said, money is the lowest form of wealth. You know, progress without sustainability is waste. So this whole nice guys finish last way of looking at things, that attitude is definitely responsible for this contagion of inconsideration that exists in our environment. So it's the Saucier, man, coming to you on the sensitive side. You know what I'm saying? Just examining this thing they call life. You know what I mean? Trying to get y'all a little game, trying to get y'all a little sauce. You know what I mean? Impromptu, like, let's end this whole nice guy finish last. Let's change our whole way of looking at things, of viewing things. Machiavelli, man, your brother from another mother, Sauce.